Hi, I'm Ashley Brandemart. I'm a senior at Westbrook. And the reason why I wanted to do this documentary is because I've had so many teachers that I've seen struggle in their personal life, but they get to my school, Westbrook, and they just come and just show me the energy that I really need to get through my day. And I believe they need to get paid more because the work that they do is so incredibly hard and they don't get enough credit for it.
Hi, my name is Ross Simmons, and I want to do this documentary because I know firsthand how my mom has struggled. She's a teacher, how she struggled with her pay, and how it's affected my life personally.
I'm Cassie Riley, and I wanted to do this documentary because my powerlifting coach, Islam, has impacted my life a lot, and he puts in a lot of work into us and into his football team and also into his kids that he teaches.
Hello, I'm Ashley Westbrook. I'm a junior at Westbrook High School, and I would like to do this video because I personally seen the impact that Ms. Francis has put on not only her life skills class, but other students that go to Westbrook, and how she struggles from having 2 jobs and going to college to get her master's.
Hi, my name is Eris Marbina, and I am a junior at Westbrook High School, and I decided to do this video because our MJRTC instructors do so much for the cadets, and they don't get paid extra for us.
And this is why
We are
Filming.
Our documentary. For the love, not the money.
How has a teacher salary affected your life personally?
You are a person, for the most part, that has to live paycheck to paycheck. Most teachers will have their own families that they have to take care of, buy school supplies out of their own pockets. My wife, for instance, is a teacher as well, and she'll buy different things for her own classroom. So you're using not only your own paycheck to try to support yourself, but also the students that you're trying to teach.
Why do you think people deserve to be paid more?
People in general or teachers?
Teachers.
I am not only a teacher, but I'm a coach as well. The time that teachers put into affecting the students' lives and ensuring that their education is proper, time far exceeds what you have in the college or in the classroom of your particular school. You're here before the kids, most of the time well after, particularly if you're a coach. Once I go home, my day's not done. I continue preparing for class. For instance, last night I stayed up until 1:15 preparing my lesson for today.
How has a teacher salary affected your life personally?
It has limited things that I do with my family. It has limited the extras, the fun stuff that a lot of people are able to afford. I'm not able to, so we go on vacations once in a great while. I don't buy clothes for myself. I mainly just buy them for my daughter.
Why do you think teachers deserve to be paid more?
Because they work hard. We are teaching the people in the students for the future. And if you didn't have teachers, you wouldn't have that education. And we spend a lot of time preparing our lesson plans. We spend a lot of time grading papers. We do not get paid for the amount of work we put into it.
Would you advise an incoming college student to go into the field of teaching?
I would, only if they were going into the field of teaching because they love teaching and they love helping young kids. I would never advise it if they were looking to make money, because it's not in a business to make money.
How has having a teacher's salary affected your life personally?
It limits what you can do for your children, what you can do for yourself, your spouses, your immediate family, because the money they pay you to teach does not go very far. I mean, good teachers teach because they love it. They don't go into the profession for money. So that's the first thing you have to understand.
Do you think you personally deserve to get paid more and all your other teachers?
I think if we took all the politicians who determine what I make and have them in a classroom for 1 year, I think we would double the salary of teachers. I think people don't think education is important. Society does not value education. If they did, teachers wouldn't be making $42,000 a year. We are on a salary, we sign a contract for X number of dollars a year. Unfortunately, if you're not teaching, people are going, well, you get off at Christmas, you get off at Thanksgiving, spring break, and you have 10 weeks off in the summer. But we're paid for 12 months. We work 9, so our salaries spread out throughout the year. Yes, we get paid in the summertime only because that's the way they pay you in teaching.
How does the amount of money you make being a teacher affect your financial situation as the head honcho of your household?
How does it affect it?
Yeah.
Well, when my son luckily now is old enough to understand, like, dad has to go to meetings, and before he didn't understand, so I just explained to you those hours, and I wouldn't even see him. Like, I'll come home and he's already asleep. By the time he wakes up, I'm gone for school the next day. So it'll be about 2 or 3 days where he wouldn't see me. I would see him because I would go check on him in the room, kiss on him a little bit, but he wouldn't see me. And so now, like that he's older, it's still the same situation. The hours are still long. So I see him, on the weekends, one night out of the week now, because the Saturday night, because we don't have anything Sunday. Can't see him Friday night because of the game. Can't see him Thursday night because of JV game. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because of practice, get home late. So it's just hard. And so, like I just mentioned about the stipend, it's just not good, for the amount of hours. Now, we only did 2 hours a week, the stipend would be great, but the amount of hours we put in, it's not, I don't want to say it's not worth it, because I do it because I love it, but I do feel that we are getting severely underpaid.
Okay, do you think as much effort as you put into work and the kids that you make enough money?
No, but I did not get into this for the money. I got into this because I'm good at what I do. So it kind of balances itself out. I mean, I get all my summers off. I get all my weekends, my holidays. So, I mean, I take that. I take a pay cut to have my summers off with my kids, to have my winter breaks, my Thanksgiving, my spring break. So it kind of, to have my weekends off, it kind of works itself out. But do we make enough money? No. But any teacher that told you that they got into this field because of the money, they tell them to tell. We don't do this for the money. So we know what we're walking into. But if we could get a little bit extra, hey, that's fine. I'm not going to deny, I'm not going to say, hey, I don't want it. But we knew what we were getting into before we signed on the dotted line. So, it is what it is.
Do you have another source of income outside of teaching?
Of course, because I like shoes. I like going to the casino. I have a grandbaby on the way. But yeah, I do. I work at Walgreens on Postman Dollar. Hey, come see me 4 to 10. But a lot of the supplies that I have in my classroom, I bought with my own personal money, because if I ever leave or do decide to leave, I need to be able to bring what I've collected with me. Plus, if I'm waiting on the district to supply my supplies, then we would have an empty classroom. I've done it myself, and I could not do that on a teaching salary. So my Walgreens check is pretty much for the classroom and a few pair of shoes first every month. But yeah.
I walked around Westbrook, and 47 out of 50 people said that teachers should get paid more, even though they get winter breaks and summers off.
So there's this notion that teachers should be paid more for their job. Honestly, why? All teachers are really responsible for is like 20 to 30 kids in a classroom and make sure just to keep them there. Like elementary school teachers, it's basically babysitting, just in a environment with other people who do the same thing you do. You just got to take care of 20 kids and just keep them in one classroom. And not only that, they also worked from the times of 8 to 3, and they have summers off. I mean, if you have a whole summer off, just like everybody else, I mean, just like students, but unlike everybody else who works the entire year round and have few jobs, you've already got it paid for. I mean, for crying out loud.
Here's the thing. Most people like to argue that teachers shouldn't make more money. And that's because teachers do get summers off and they get good breaks and it seems like they get good hours. But here's the thing. They don't take into account all the homework they have to grade. In the summer, teachers usually make curriculums all summer long to make sure they have a good year. They stay after school and tutor kids. They're not just babysitting people in a classroom. They're making sure that they're getting everyone's attention, that they're actually teaching students. People need to realize how important education needs to be, and I think why teachers aren't getting paid enough is because in the United States, we're not valuing a student's education as much as we should. If we don't start doing this, our education system is going to be blown up. Our education system is going to go to crap. Our education system will falter, and so will the good future of us.
Hi, my name is Ross Simmons.
Wait, no.
I don't want to sound like an idiot, though. Oh, you already started recording? Wait, I gotta put up my Trump face. Oh.
How did you become a teacher?